All right, Brent, this is a question that is in a lot of people's minds. At the end of the day, when you're going through a case, how do you decide whether to settle or not?
Well, there's a bunch of different factors on whether to settle or not. The first thing you have to do is take the time to listen to your client. Some people just are totally adverse to litigation. They don't want to go to trial. I can tell them all day long, I think you're getting underpaid. I think we can get more if you go to trial, or at least do more litigation and get closer to trial, and they don't want to do it. You need to also look at the person's financial situation. Sure, they might get $50,000 more at trial, but if they lose their house in the interim and they can't financially do it, then they don't need to go there. Another factor is the time value of money. If we have to wait a year to go to trial, get $100,000 more money, they appeal it, we have to honestly tell our clients after our fees and cost of going to trial, that may only end up with $50,000 more in your pocket. Do you want to wait that year? And if they appeal, 2 or 3 years? So there's no clear-cut answer to that. It's a case-by-case basis, and it takes a sit-down, one-on-one with your attorney to determine, hey, do I want to go to trial? Is it cost-effective? Does it make time sense? Does it make sense for me to give up time to do depositions, miss work? We put all those together, then we make an educated decision of what we want to do, and that's how we proceed.
A lot of times, Elizabeth, in cases, the two terms mediation and arbitration are brought up. What are they, and what are the main differences between mediation and arbitration?
So mediation is something that comes up a lot in workers' comp and personal injury. And so what it is you sit down with the other side. A lot of times we'll do it over Zoom, sometimes we do it in person. It'll be the attorney, the client, the mediator, who is a neutral third party, also, usually an attorney, but they don't know anything about your case. And then you'll have the defense attorney, and a lot of times they'll have the insurance adjuster on standby. And what we do is we sit down and each side gives opening statements explaining their position on the case, and then you split up into different rooms. And the mediator goes back and forth between the parties and tries to help us come to somewhere in the middle in a fair settlement. It's time consuming, it's something you gotta be patient with, but a lot of times it does help to have that neutral person that didn't know anything about your case going into the day to kind of tell each side the strengths and weaknesses.
Brent, Elizabeth, thank you. At the end of the day, it's about having the right people in your corner to fight for the right results.
This segment of QC Life was sponsored by Stewart Law Offices.